Hello everyone, welcome to Islanders. This game came out recently, right? When did it come out? Let's look that up real quick. Will the Steam store page tell me? Yes, it came out.
Hey there, I'm Friedemann from Grizzly Games,
stop,
and this is our...
I normally have Steam all muted, but they actually... Alright, well, whatever. So it came out like, I don't know, April 4th, like a little over a week ago. I haven't watched anyone play this, but my understanding from the Steam store page trailer is it's like kind of a relaxing city builder slash maybe sort of strategy game. I don't know. I used to like city builders, and then like I realized when I tried to play some of the new ones, it's just like way too complicated and in-depth for me. So maybe a casual one is just what I need. Anyway, so I understand you like build an island and like there's some sort of synergies for like when you put X down near Y, like that's good, but if you put it down near Z, that's bad. And you have to like build a good enough, you have to like get enough points with your limited resources that you can advance. And if you advance enough times, you can go move to a new island and try like more complicated things. That's the basic game loop, but that's all I know about it. All right, welcome. Move the camera. Yep. You can also drag. You can rotate with Q and E, and I tried, you can also right-click to do it. I tried that while I was setting up to record. Yep, now show me... Yeah, oh, well, okay. Alright, there you go, that's the tutorial finished. I don't know, this is a plus, I guess I should click it, right? Pick one. Lumber pack contains lumberjack and sawmill, or you can get the farming pack, which contains mill and field. Well... This looks more like a beach than a place you would farm, right? Whereas I see like a forest up here, so I want to be able to make foresting stuff. So what do I have? I have 2 lumberjacks. Gets a bonus for each nearby sawmill, statue, or tree, and loses points for nearby lumberjacks. Okay, whereas a sawmill gets points for like having nearby lumberjacks and warehouses and statues? Who knows why? Oh, maybe statues just give you points for being near anything. Okay. I guess. Do these stack? Or, like... Sawmill gives you 7 points for being near a lumberjack. Lumberjack gives you 5 for being near a sawmill, so they can't just be the same thing. They must be additive, so you get, like, 12. Okay, and they don't like to be near each other. So we want to put this down. You can use the mouse wheel to rotate buildings. Okay. So we want to put this down somewhere where it's near trees. So this seems pretty comfortably set up, right? We want like sawmills here and here so they don't, or lumberjacks here and here so they don't overlap with each other. And then a sawmill in between them to like actually get the bonus. If I put this on top of a tree, does the tree disappear or what? I don't want to do that. This would be fine. The big number over your building shows you how many points you'll get. Small numbers tell you what influences that score. Sure. So we got 26 points. Incredible. So we made it past the first, like, 20 points. So you have, like, an inventory of buildings to spend, and you have to reach this goal before you run out of stuff, basically, and then you get a new goal. That's what I understand from the Steam trailer. Whenever you reach your score goal by filling up this bar, you get new buildings. It's game over once you run out of stuff to build. Sure. So now I can add brewing or farming. So what's brewing? It has brewery and hop field. If I right click, will it tell me what that is? No, of course not. Well, I don't know. Let's see what farming is all about. I guess I'll farm a beach. Seems kind of silly, but... So I get, like, more of the stuff I already had. I've just, like, added to my repertoire of buildings I'm allowed to have, but I still get old ones. So like a lumberjack, I would don't have any good places to put lumberjacks right now. Kind of like all the trees are used up, and there's nowhere to put this that it wouldn't make my life worse. What about up here? Oh, I can just put it near the statue, I guess. That's something. Well, but okay. Let's... How do I go away? No. I just want to take that out of my... Do I put it back here to go away? No. Right click? Yeah, right click puts it back. Okay. So let's deal with mills and stuff. Gain a bonus for nearby warehouse, statue, city center, field, mason. Okay, so it wants fields. And fields... Okay. Ah, okay, so I can't build on the beach after all, because fields aren't allowed there. Where does it tell me that? It doesn't. Okay, I guess this is just, I'll soon learn that this is decoration and this is where I have to build. Boy, I can't get the hang of which way Q and E spin. I keep thinking they're gonna go the other way. And I keep wishing I could zoom in. Some of the text on this is a little small for me to read. All of the text. Actually, is there an option for that? I looked through the UI options. Yeah, I didn't see anything about that. Well, okay. I'll just have to make do. You guys probably hear me sounding kind of muffled when I'm reading the text because I have to put my face so close to the screen that, like, oh well, whatever. So, alright, these things don't really care about the stuff we've already put down, so we can just, like, put, say, a windmill. Wow, it has a very large radius, doesn't it? Yeah. I can put a windmill here where it's, like, touching the statue. Why is it getting 13? The statue's only 5. Lose points for other mills. We don't have any. City center? Oh, that's a statue. Okay, I can click on things and see what the deal is there. Or just mouse over them and it pops up. Okay. Well, alright, whatever. I don't know why we got so many points for that. But I can now... Wait, how do I rotate this? Mouse wheel? Yeah. I can put some of these down. I forget, do fields like to be near fields? They do. Okay. I kind of wish I had a little bit less room to play with and like something snapped to grid a little bit more. But okay, I guess if I plan things out, I might have more room over here for them to be next to each other, but oh well. Ooh, I have a spot there. No, don't. Alright, there you go. That's farming art. Look at that. Now, I don't totally understand whether like, if I press this button, do I lose the ability to place this? Is that okay with me? I don't know. Let's just go on. Obviously, City Pack. Contains city center, house, and mansion. A lot of houses, okay. What is this, by the way? Our next island, I see. So we're like 40% of the way through the first island, I guess? Alright. City center likes to have fishers, statues, masons, and mills. House likes to be near just about everything. And mansion also likes to be near things? Well, okay, I mean, I could put it up here, I guess. It's near the statue, it's near the mill. Wait, does the order I put these things down matter? I bet it does. Right? Because... it's not like... well, I don't know, does it? If I put down a house and then a mansion, or and then, like, okay. So the house gets 6 points for being near a city center. The city center doesn't get any points for being near a house. So I guess you want to put down the city center first. And up here seems fine because it can reach just about everything. I unlocked the achievement Puzzle Solver, by the way. So the mansion just wants to be near, like, the city center and stuff, right? So let's just build it all up here if I can. Oh, it's kind of large, huh? Oh, there's room for one. I'm careful. Are the mansions all the same shape? That one looks like a different shape. Man, we are like a cliff-dwelling people, huh? points for being near the city center? I guess so. Yeah, 'cause over here it doesn't get so many. Okay. And what about houses? Houses have a bigger radius, so I could maybe put one like down here and it would... No, I can't see that high. Okay. Are houses any smaller? Could I fit one in somewhere that I couldn't fit a mansion? I could fit one there, but I think I can fit a mansion in as well, right? These houses all kind of suck. Let's just get some new buildings, huh? So I can unlock just the shaman or the brewing pack. Huh. Oh, the shaman doesn't seem very good right now. Ah, so many things! So little space in here, huh? Well, we only need one or two more to be done to win this island, so to speak. I can get... I finally have another sawmill and lumberjack I can put down together, like, over on these trees or something. And what's with the brewery? It likes hop fields. And this doesn't like much of anything, just like statues and breweries. Okay, so I can... These two kind of work together and don't really care about other stuff. I have another field as well, which... I hope I can fit in here somewhere. Why not? I mean, it's not the end of the world to put it in here or something, but I thought I could get it near the mill. Apparently I didn't leave space. Alright, well, that's life. And I'll put the lumberjack sort of over here. It's hard actually to get it so that it's not touching this lumberjack, but okay, I mean, we get a little. Which one? Wait, does it matter which one I place first? It gets 5 for being near sawmills. This gets 7 for being near lumberjacks, so we want to do it in this order. Not a lot of points for this, but I guess we hit all the trees. This thing hates being near other sawmills, okay. I can't make this near the city center or anything, can I? No. Alright, we'll put down a hop field, which it looks like we can fit in here. And a brewery for it. Which I can't fit anywhere. There we go. I wish there were, like I said earlier, a clearer grid. I feel like I can't predict what I will be able to do, which is kind of a bummer. House and mansion, huh? Well, it's kind of hard to find anywhere to put these, isn't it? Like, they need to be up near the city center, and the city center is too far away. I guess I only need 2 points, and I get a point for putting down a house all by itself, so I guess I'll get there. But it does not feel optimal in any way. Yeah. Can I fit them down here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, there's a spot. How many points do I get for a mansion, actually? Also 1. I don't know. We'll just put it here. And I believe that finishes the island, just barely. Oh, no, there's more to do. Uh-oh. You're gonna have to get a lot of points on this round, and I don't have any space left for stuff. Well, I can't get anything near my statues, and I don't have any temples, so that sounds horrible. Whereas Fisher... I don't know, I can't get him near anything either. How am I supposed to build any of this crap? Jeez. Okay, so the Fisher actually wants to be built in water. That's good to know. And I can squeeze the fields in here next to the other fields. Fisher wants to be near city center, and we can actually do that by building here. We get the points. Does Mansion care about Fishers? No. Does House? No. Okay, well. I think it seems pretty obvious how to put down the Fishers, right? Well, maybe not as obvious, but alright, there's space here. Oh, interesting. So I assumed that unlocking the new island would come at the same time as I passed some score barrier. And I had concluded I was never going to pass this next score barrier. But it looks like they're disconnected. Maybe it's just like a number of buildings you put down or something. Which is good, because this island is a hellhole now, and we can never do anything here. So I'm glad we're allowed to leave. Let's move on. Start expedition. You'll continue on a mysterious new island. There is no way to return to the current island, but you keep your score. Yeah, so this is sort of like... I really very much hesitate to call this a roguelike, because it shares very few elements, but like, you know, permadeath kind of advancement in a way, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's go see what this is all about. Just barely scraped by that first island. And now we have a much larger island to work with. That's a statue. Can I build on these things? These rocks, or do I build here? I think I build here, right? Okay. And once again, we are starting with nothing in inventory, so there's no, like, carryover of what things I unlocked, I guess. It's just like, now there's a larger island to work with, and so complexity will matter more. Let's pick up lumber. There's lots of trees. And this time, try to focus on placing this guy more centrally, but of course we want to place these first. Like, this seems amazing, right? Look at him go. He even gets to touch the statue. Right, and like, yeah, he can reach that, and we can be like here. Oh, I can even get the statue involved. Very good. Brewing. I mean, we have some land to work with. But I'd rather see what's going on with the mason, since we've never seen that before. They're all just mason. I can't do jack with this. I thought I would get like some sort of quarry or something to haul rocks up from. Ah, okay. You just get points for putting this down, and it needs to be on rock. I wish it would tell me that. Huh, okay. Does it tell me that somewhere? I don't see it. But okay, these want to be on rock, and they hate to be near other masons, so... Can I put one on there? Oh, nailed it. So I guess what I want to do... Wait, do they hate to be near other masons? Yeah. I want to have them, like, as spread out, or as close together as I can, and it seems far from everything else, right? Because they don't really, I don't know, maybe something else will turn up that wants to be near masons, but not yet. We haven't found any such thing. So here, if there is such a thing, right, I'll want it to be near a lot of masons, and so that's why I want these guys as close together as I can. It uses up the least space, leaving me room for future masons, but also if some future like mason synergy building arrives, like, I don't know, some sort of house building factory. I don't know. it'll be nice to be able to put it near a bunch of masons. So that's the idea here anyway. This central area will hopefully be near a bunch of masons. And a bunch of new lumberjacks. This is a pretty good spot. Wow, very good. Oh, I guess I should unlock new stuff. I don't understand what to do with the city. I mean, I guess you just put down the city center and then put down a bunch of houses around it, right? I guess. Sure. Ah, it likes to be near masons, although not a lot. Can I build stuff on this rock? I can. So it might make sense to put this down here. I can't... Hello? 31? Is that what that says? I guess? Okay. Color scheme's a little bit troublesome for me. I could put this here and then build a number of houses around it, which seems pretty reasonable. Because, like, what else does it really like to be near? Not much. Yeah, okay, sure. Try to put it in this... Actually... So I can't build on these, like, sloped areas. But it looks like there's enough space in this ring that it does make sense to put this in the center. We got an achievement for just getting a lot of points from a single building. Congratulations. So... I guess... What is the difference between these two exactly? They both have like a field item and a consume field item. I think that the farming pack has more like self-synergy, and so you might want that for large open areas, whereas brewing pack you maybe want more compact. I don't know. Farming pack seems okay right now. There's like a lot of space around here near these forests, I guess. And notice we're like less than halfway through this island, so there's still a lot to do. A lot of future stuff to keep in mind. So, okay, that's another mason, alright. And do they like being near city centers? Yeah, they're alright with it. So it seems like if I put it here, I can get the city center bonus and not mess with any other masons. Seems good. Oh, mill. Where did mill come from? Oh, we got it from farming, right. So mansions get 8 points for being near the city center. Houses get 6. Well, maybe I'll hold these in reserve until, like, maybe I get something else that likes being near mansions. Wow, more lumberjacks, really. This is such a heavily forested area that even, like, putting it near another lumberjack isn't so bad. And there's already a mill there, so it's kind of like the best I'm gonna get, right? That 11 seems pretty good. No, there's a 12. 12 here, but that's right in the middle of where I want my farms to go. So if I can get 11, like, here, that's probably better. And, ugh. I mean, I don't know, 6 isn't too bad, right? There's a 12 here? Really? Are you kidding me? You're near 2 other lumberjacks. You madman. There's just so much forest and, like, also the statue. Okay. maybe I'd rather farm this area up here. This leave this where there's all these trees for more lumberjacks. Yeah, another lumberjack here wouldn't be too bad, even if it's touching 2 other lumberjacks. It's touching a mill and a bunch of forests. But up here is also fine. Also, I've been ignoring this area. Maybe I could put a lumberjack there for like a nice, easy 6 points or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna start farming this area. I forgot to think, does it matter what order I do this in? So actually, it prefers me to place the mill first. Fine, I guess. Seems good. We're just barely touching the statue here. Nice. And then just kind of try to build a nice little section of those. And let's see what we have in the next area. I still don't really have anything for shamans. I don't totally understand what the shaman's deal is. Maybe you just get a lot of points for putting down the shaman, and then you can get synergies for it later. It's kind of like a mason. Worth a lot of points to put it down, unlike, say, a house, which is just worth 1. I have a lot of space for brewing, though, still. I don't know. Let's see what's going on with the shaman. Wow, not even close to the next level. So the shaman likes to be near statues and flowers? Oh. These are flowers? Well, that seems pretty great, doesn't it? Like I get 18 over here, 27 up here. Anything down here? He likes to... No, he hates to be near the city center. A few points, but not a lot in that area. So here and here look kind of promising, right? Did I see a 30? Yes. We can get all these flowers. Very good. Go be a shaman. And 18 seems like the best we can get anywhere else. Actually, it's a 21 here. And then we can just put some like houses and stuff down near the city center. Mansions, I guess, especially want to be very close to it because they have such a small radius. And then we can try to surround that with houses or something. Well, let's see what's at the next tier. Fishers. I still like fishers. They're nice and easy, taking advantage of some space I haven't been able to use previously. Right? And all they really want is to be near the city center and the statue. So, like, you can even put them out here if you want, and they're worth something. Which I guess means you want them as far from the coast as possible while still touching all the good stuff, right? Anywhere close to here is worth 14 points. So I might as well not, like, say if I go here, I'm crowding out the other coasts, right? So this is kind of like the best I can see. I only have one at the moment, I guess, so maybe it wasn't so crucial to optimize its placement, but anyway, we'll just keep working on this farm. Is that getting the benefit from being near, mill? How much do you get for a mill? 5. So you get 3 points for putting it down nowhere. This is getting 9 points. Which means it's actually not counting as close to the middle, right? We get 10 just for doing this. Okay, well, let's do this then. And, wait, I get another city center? That's interesting. City centers don't like shamans? Yeah. Well. I mean, this seems pretty okay, doesn't it? Why am I getting 22 points? I guess it's just worth a lot all by itself. Yeah. city center down here, I guess. Put in some mansions. A fountain. Fountains like city centers and houses. So sort of residential amenities, okay. Oh man, I'm having to build a lot of residential stuff here, I guess, huh? So we want to put the fountain down after putting down the mansions, or maybe they have like a cross. The mansions get 5 points for being near stuff. Okay, so you actually want to put the fountain down first and then build around it in the same way as the city center. Right? Does this thing care about fountains? Where's fountain? There it is, 3. Yeah. Okay. So we want to put down the fountain and then build around it. Well, how big an area do we get for fountains? Not that big. Oh, but it gets 10 for being... What? 0 here and 10 here? Why 10? Oh, because there's a mansion there already. I only saw the city center because the mansion was kind of hiding behind it. Okay, so this seems like a pretty good place to start with a fountain. And then we can go back to... I really wish I could, like, zoom with the mouse wheel. This, like, rotating with the mouse wheel is stupid and I hate it. It's actually not quite possible to squeeze in next to both of those, apparently. Oh, this fountain kind of sucks then, huh? Oh, no, it is. Look, I can fit right there. I don't know why I thought I couldn't. Cluster some stuff in here and hope for the best. I mean, we're getting 9 points for putting stuff down here and only 7 for putting it here. I guess I could have considered putting another city center somewhere so that, like, the overlap of the two of them and then put houses in between 2 cities. Seems a little bit dicey, but... Hello? Go somewhere, please. How about... Yeah, there's good. Wait, why 10 there and 9 there? Ah, houses like to be near each other. I didn't notice that. Mansions don't much care about that, but houses like it. Interesting. Alright. And we can go to the next island if we want. Well, I'll stay and work on this one for a bit, learn about huts. It likes city centers also. How do houses feel about huts? They don't care. Well, I have a lot of space near city centers. Alright, sure, give me a hut. Right, because I have 2 city centers now, it seems okay. So maybe what I should do, what I should have done, but, well, I can still sort of, is just have one city center where all the houses go and, like, put mansions at the other one to get more use out of the self-synergy. In which case, I guess this is the mansion one, because I've taken up so much space here with mansions already. Alright. Oh, and we have another field, which doesn't super matter, I think. Here's fine. So huts like city centers, and they don't care about houses, and houses don't care about huts. Okay, if you say so. Ugh, rotation is killing me. So let's try to pack some houses in here and be a dense urban center. Oh, they like being near masons. Who knew? Boy, these houses are pretty good. A park! Oh, I bet houses love parks. Do houses love parks? They like parks. I don't know. Give me the brewing pack. I could use some more industrial areas. Alright, did I end up placing down any huts, by the way? I don't think I did. Yeah. Okay, well, they like to be near city centers, but they don't have to be very close. I see. Ah, and they like shamans as well, so up here is great for them. They can be near both shamans and the city center. They're kind of like a hermit sort of thing. And, so this likes to be near everything likes to be near statues, right? And hop fields, and these like to be near breweries and other hop fields, so it's all very similar to farming. Let's try to place this centrally, like say here. Excuse me, I had to go sneeze there. I'm just so keen on the mute button. But, well, I mean, you can still tell when my mouse pointer stops moving suddenly. Oh well. Oh wait, I have a second brewery? No. I put a house here? Oh my god. The worst. I thought I had selected brewery. Okay. I wondered why the brewery's radius was so small. But up here seems fine. And then ideally, like, I plan to put as much stuff as I can down near this statue, but one day I'll want like this area up here maybe. Alright, and we just have more houses. So at least those are easy to plan out. You just sort of put them down and hope for the best, right? And you put them near each other in particular. I was just hitting my unmute button, and it selected a thing for me. I guess I took plateau, huh? So it likes to be near city centers. Does anything else care about plateaus? What about, like, houses? Yeah, it does. Okay. Excuse me, I'm having a lot of allergies tonight. I guess I should turn on the air filter, but that's so loud. I don't know. Recording problems, I guess. Well, I found, like, the perfect place to put huts, let me tell you. Although, do they like plateaus? They don't. They could not care less about plateaus. So I'll just keep putting them here. Near all the shamans and stuff. Wait, what do you lose a point for going down here? Ah, this mill. Did I see a 13? I did. Why? Oh, because we're touching this. Yeah, I didn't even notice we were putting them near this. Okay, this is better, I guess. Further away from the industry, but still touching all the stuff it cares about. Oh, hop fields. These are nice and easy to place right now. I think. Yeah, just near the statue and sadly not Oh no, here's better, of course. As long as I don't mind knocking down a stone, which I guess is fine. Plateau. Likes to be near city centers. Wow. That is very large. But it's an area you can build on? Question mark? Maybe? Yeah, I can put it out here and start building if I wanted. I think. It looks like a buildable area anyway. That's weird. Well, I mean, this works, right? I don't know about this one. But here seems okay. So can I build there? Yeah. Neat. Oh, a sawmill. I have all these lumberjacks now, right? And another sawmill, like, right here, just absolutely grabs a ton of them. Why 25? The 3 lumber mill, the sawmill, lumberjacks, and the statue, I guess. Over here I'm getting less because it's interacting with the other sawmill. Okay. Try to be a little bit out of the way of the hops fields, I guess. Just build it here. A tower. And parks. They like to be near houses, but mostly houses like to be near parks. And right now I don't have a lot of houses in reserve. A tower likes to be near temples, which I don't have, and masons, which I do. And houses and parks. So a tower over here seems like it would be great, wouldn't it? And do these things care about being near towers? Yeah, they're happy enough about it. Yeah, so we want to put this down while I can. Look at this! What a tower! Tower of power, man. And I've already decided where to place every single hut in the universe, which is over here. And just slap down some more houses around this tower. Although, I'm having trouble getting them to touch the city center anymore, which is a bummer. Like, you can still get 9 points, but... Oh yeah, mansions hate it over here. So what about this area over here? It's not very good, right? Yeah. Okay, well I guess houses here is still the best I'm gonna come up with for now. And I can put down a few decent houses. Enough to get me to the next step anyway. A warehouse. So warehouses like kind of production buildings, fishers, breweries, masons, stuff like that. Okay. Do houses care about warehouses? No. Alright, well warehouse sounds good. Oh, and I get another fountain. Alright. I get another mason, although it's sort of hard to fit anymore in this area, huh? Well, good thing I have tons of space for more masons. Wow, why so much down here? What is it that you like? The city center, maybe? So I really wish I could change the text color from yellow. Yeah, they don't want to be isolated. Exactly. They want to be near the city center and the plateau, I guess. I see. Well, I can arrange that. Why don't you just work here? Now, the warehouse kind of wants to be a little bit central. Here where I've got like the brewery and all the sawmill and the mill and stuff. mansions. Tough life, huh? 4 points? Mansions suck. Ugh. Oh, they like a plateau. Apparently. Yeah, be away from the poor people? Sure. I get it. Okay, here we go. And they kind of like to be near other mansions, but they're not too excited about it. 7? Why? Ah, because that's touching the plateau, I see. And I think we can get the fountain somehow. Yeah, there. This spot's alright. Just need a couple points from these houses. Which I can get here, I guess. Anything better? Nothing easy. Well, I guess I should check up here, but... Ooh, they like that plateau, huh? How much do you like plateaus? 3? I guess it's the fact that it's also near a city center is kind of nice. And a fountain? I see. Getting a lot of spaces there. Yeah. Whew, I was worried you wouldn't make this last level up thing. Huh. The circus likes to be near houses. It likes it a great deal. And houses also are pretty excited about a circus. And parks are kind of the same way, right? Although not so much. They like to be near trees and towers. So they kind of like to be in recreation districts, not so much residential districts. I don't really have one of those. Oh, and they like a field. Maybe over here's a good spot for a park. Let's try a park. Only 4? Oh, because it's near a mill, I see. This isn't a bad park, and then we can try to use... use that to build houses, maybe? It's a bit rough. Oh, another shaman. Where are there more flowers? Not a lot anywhere, really. 5 points just putting near the statue, but that's a bit of a bummer. I guess here, just put it in the same place as this other one, wherever there's a bunch of flowers. Why is this so much worse than this, is my question. What is it losing points for, like... Oh, I see. It's just not getting points for these 9 flowers over 12 flowers over here. I see. And a warehouse likes these production buildings, but it's kind of hard to do that without stepping on the other warehouse's toes. What about all the masonry? You guys want a warehouse over here? Yeah, it wouldn't be the end of the world, I guess. It does kind of seem better than anything else I've got going. Yeah, everything else is in the way of that warehouse. Okay. Well, here it is. I'm starting to think this is going to be our last upgrade in this island before we run out of steam. Wait, where can I even put houses usefully? Is that a 5 or a 3? It's a 5 over here, a 3 over here. Okay. Well, apparently just building down near this plateau is better than that. part here, huh? Yep. Alright, well that's the best we're going to do with this island. But we easily had enough to go to the next island a long time ago. I just wanted to kind of like continue expanding this, see what it's like as the town gets bigger. Whew, longer episode than I meant. Like, we got through the first island in no time, but the second one took a while. So anyway, I'm going to end the episode here, and we'll continue next episode with the next island. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.